Hello and welcome to the John Ark Show. Today's episode is called The Banking Barbarians. Before we begin, I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media to help spread the word. Now, let's get started. For those people who haven't noticed, the Wall Street barbarians are raising the prices on everything. You may not see them as barbarians because they're much more stealthy and cunning than that. And they're actually much more effective than traditional thieves. Because of that, they're able to force you to pay much more for the food you eat. They're taking your time, and because of the inflation, they're paying you much less for your time than they did previously. They're raising the taxes on your property and your cars. So they're making it more difficult to hang on to things by making them more expensive to support. I know what you're thinking. You're saying, well, Wall Street doesn't control your tax rates. Actually, Wall Street influences your tax rates by making everything in those cities and everything the cities have to pay for more expensive. Hence, the cities have to raise the taxes when Wall Street raises the property prices of everything else. Have you noticed how many small and medium-sized businesses and restaurants and bars have disappeared? That's because they were wiped out by the last 2 years. They say that gas, which is already at approximately $4 a gallon, they say it'll be much higher very soon. If gas goes over $5 per gallon throughout the country and the Fed raises the interest rates, then you will see a recession the likes of which have not been seen in decades. Let us tell you some of the things we've noticed that many people aren't really even aware of yet. Have you noticed how popular those new electric haircutting shavers are? It's not just because they're convenient, it's because fewer and fewer people can afford to go out and get a professional haircut. Have you noticed how many bars and nightclubs are half empty or completely closed now? That's because so few people can afford to go out and drink at the bars and clubs. Have you noticed how many hedge funds and other financial institutions are getting out of stocks and bonds and buying massive quantities of single-family homes? Do you know what they're doing next? They're already signing contracts directly with home builders to sell all the homes they build directly to them rather than putting them on the market for individual home buyers to purchase. That means fewer buying options for individual home buyers, and the prices of those homes will be more expensive than ever. The more of these mega banks, hedge funds, and other institutions start acquiring single-family homes en masse, the worse the market will become for individual buyers. At some point, they'll just not be able to compete and they will be forced into the rental market again. The institutional buyers will just keep raising the rents until you have a massive housing affordability problem in many markets. It almost feels like a concerted effort to prevent mainstream Americans from owning anything. The phrase, "you will own nothing and be happy," is literally taking over the marketplace. Instead of buying cars, they'll have you leasing or Ubering. They'll have you downloading music or movies without actually owning the physical copies of those movies. We're very close to most people not being able to afford homes. As the prices continue to rise and the value people receive for those prices continues to diminish, then it will only become a matter of time before we reach a point where consumers will react in ways that the sellers never imagined possible. Already the millennials don't want to own cars, and that's affecting car sales. There's a growing population of people out there who don't want to own a home now. There's an even larger population of people out there now that no longer want or believe in public schools, so they're teaching their children at home. There's also a growing population of people out there who no longer go to bars or restaurants or drink socially out in public. It's just too expensive for a lot of people. You think that's an exaggeration? Next time you drive through your downtown area, just look at all the bars and restaurants that have closed or disappeared. The guys on Wall Street should be very careful about what they wish for and what they try and manifest, because this trend is going to be very dangerous if it progresses the way it looks like it will. Thank you for watching. I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on the notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media to help spread the word. Thank you, and we shall talk to you soon. Bye-bye.